Gave him his last, well, his second pill, whatever it's called. So that's the end of day one. Start of day two. Noon, he will be getting his um second, well, yeah, second of day pill medication in between, the times. His Pedialyte, he got his bowl of water, his bowl of Pedialyte. I tried to feed him, he's still not eating, but he is more mobile. So, good night, everybody. Say good night. Good night, Stinkerboy. Good morning. It is now day two, and I woke up this morning at 8. I was going to give him 4 syringe full of this, but of the Pedialyte. But after I gave him one, he just threw up. And as I'm looking at his mat, there's yellow throw up or poop or something there. He just threw up the Pedialyte. So now I'm really not sure what to do, because if he's just going to throw it up right now, I think I should just give him water. I don't know. That's what I woke up to in that one, but he just threw up that right there. So I don't know. So I just tried to give him his second syringe because I was going to do 4 because I missed 4 hours. So I went to sleep at midnight to give him his pill. I missed the 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and this was the 8 o'clock one. So actually I missed 3. I gave him 2 plus, well, I don't know. I gave him 2. So I gave him the 8 o'clock one, and let's just say I gave him the 6 o'clock one. He was fighting me after the second one really bad. He was not trying to get his. I gave him water the second time because I was like, maybe the Pedialyte, too much sugar for him at this moment. And he had it straight for a whole day pretty much. So let's just give him some water because he's not drinking the water too. So hopefully that helps. He's very mad at me because he's wet and I'm wet because he wanted to sit here and not take the freaking syringe. And I try to put out food for him because I read online that the yellow vomit stuff is bile and because he has an empty stomach and it's irritating his stomach. But of course, he's not trying to eat it. So we'll see in a couple hours. Mad at me? Oh, it looks like he is. That's the food I decided to give him. That's his dog food and then some chicken. But he didn't want neither one of them. And that's his water bowl, his Pedialyte bowl, a new training pad, but he just walked all over it because he's wet. I'll give y'all an update at, time is it 8, so 10, maybe 11. I'll do 3 hours today. But yeah. So I fed him at 6 something, and it's now 7:35 or 7:36, and he just threw up everything I gave him. I gave him the 30 cc's of his Pedialyte, and I seen online that you can give them like baby food because he was throwing up yellow or poop. I still don't know what that is. Yellow stuff. And it says because his stomach is empty and he needs to eat. So I was like, okay. I tried to give him like some unseasoned food, but he's not trying to touch that. So I gave him baby food. Squeezed it in there. He ate it all up, but he just threw it up. 4 different little piles of it. I don't know. Everything I do seems to not be working, but I'm not gonna give up. We're gonna do this. He's gonna be all right. Right now he's just staring off into the distance while looking at himself in this mirror right here, and he's gonna regret in the next 20 minutes, 22 minutes or so that I'm gonna have to give him his hydration again, and I'm praying that he just doesn't throw it up. So we'll see. In between the last clip and what you're about to see, my neighbor had came over and she had given some oil. She says that her neighbor and her had the issue with parvo before and it helped, so we just gave it a try. A little bit after that, he had drank some water on his own, which was great, probably because he's Probably because he's thirsty. Then I took him outside so to make sure he didn't have to poop. He didn't. And then we came back in, and that would be the next clip. I didn't film the rest from last night, but his 10 o'clock feed, I went to go pick him up so I can give him the syringe, and he just, I don't know if I grabbed him too hard or I don't know, but he made a little weird noise. So I put him down. Then a couple minutes later, he just started throwing up all around the little enclosure that I have for him. Clear liquid, like how it was Thursday night, Friday morning. So I just waited a little bit, and I gave him his hydration at 11 something, like close to like 11:05, something around there, maybe 10 something, I don't know. And then at 12, and I gave him his pill, and he slept good throughout the night. So that's the end of yesterday.